Hello everybody and welcome back to the Redbud Dog Ranch. It is the beginning of fall here in Oklahoma and it is one of my favorite seasons. The pollen starts to die down, the temperatures start to cool off, at least in the mornings and the evenings for now. Most importantly though, the bugs that we all despise are starting to go away. So that makes me very happy and it's more enjoyable to be outside. I am going out today to do some trail cleanup. With fall means leaves are coming off of the trees and loose branches tend to start to fall out of the trees as well. It is important for me to periodically go out and look to see if there are any branches or hazards in the way of our trails. When you have 18 acres, it's not something that you can look for every day and see, okay, there's a tree down over here, there's branches down over here. But if you break it up into different days and do different trails, it's a little bit more manageable. I try to at least go out and do this once a week and walk the fence line about once a month so I can ensure that my pets are all safe and secure. This tree here that we are coming up on is the biggest and tallest tree that we have on our property. The gentleman that we bought the property from named it the Elvis tree, I guess because it was the king of all the trees, and we thought that was a funny name, so we kept it. But I am truly amazed at just how large this tree is. I don't know that much about trees. I'm not an arborist of any kind, but I would be genuinely curious to see how old it is or how long it's been here, because it is just so massive. I am going out here to the northwest corner because I did notice on a recent trek that I had some branches down. That day I think I had the kids with me, so I wasn't able to safely remove them, but I made a mental note and today I'm going out to take care of it. Our fence line here too is something I like to keep an eye on because we do have some trees that are very close to our fence. And I want to make sure that there's not any branches that come and just completely put a hole in our fence. This would put our dogs at risk because not only could they get out, but other animals and neighbor dogs could get in. So we always have to be making sure that everything is safe and secure at all times. So today I have a few of my dogs out with me. And the three that decided to stick close with me was Red, of course, he's always wherever I am, and Zuko and Oakley, so they're just wandering around here off leash. We are incredibly blessed that we're able to let our dogs roam because our fence is secure. And it keeps them contained, but allows them plenty of room to get to just be dogs and explore and sniff, and most importantly, wear themselves out. So this corner right up here is where I saw some big branches down, and if they aren't too big, I'm going to move them. That's kind of my goal today. If it's anything that's too major, I'll just have to leave it for my big strong husband to come out with his chainsaw and take care of for me.
cleaned up.
So as you can see, Penny Lane has come and found us and decided to join us out here. I moved all of those branches on the corner out of the way, and I figured I would just cut back along the north side of the fence here and move any other branches out that I can get to easily. When I go out to do trail cleanup, I don't think of it as, oh my gosh, I've got 18 acres that I've got to get all cleared out and taken care of. I just try to knock it out in small chunks. So for this time, I think I spent about maybe 20-30 minutes out here just trying to do a little bit here and there where I could. That way it doesn't become too overwhelming. One of my favorite things about being out here at the start of fall is getting to pay attention to some of the seasonal changes that we get to witness and experience living out in a rural setting like this. You, of course, get to see some of the leaves starting to change. We haven't had too much of that here in Oklahoma because it is still pretty warm. However, I did get to see quite a few deer tracks and some grass laid down that I think may have been some bed for the deer at night, or possibly just Penny and Bear when they went to sleep out because they heard a noise. I'm not sure. But either way, it's really nice to get to enjoy the wildlife and just get to live and experience this. I am thankful that Red was having such a good day today and was able to come out on the trails and be my little manager, just making sure that I am getting everything picked up and cleared out of the way and sticking right there with me like he always has before. And that is it for our trail cleanup. I'm so thankful to have a little bit of progress made before winter sets in and everything gets frozen over. I hope you enjoyed spending time out here with me today with a little behind the scenes of what it's like to live on 18 acres and maintain that property. I do post videos like this with my 7 dogs and living on 18 acres, so please like and subscribe to follow along for more adventures.